Hello friends, this is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com. Today I want to talk to you about being reliable, being a covenant keeper, not a covenant breaker. When you give your word, when you make an agreement, when you make a covenant, when you sign a contract, when you have any kind of thing where you're putting your word out there and saying you're going to do something, even if it's the most minor thing in the world, you need to do it. People can't trust you if you can't be trusted in those small little things. I'll give you an example. I had a woman years ago, we were meeting somewhere for business. She shows up 30 minutes late, and her excuse is there was traffic. Now, at first, she didn't even give an excuse. She made no comments, didn't say she was sorry, didn't care. She's just running late, didn't matter to her, didn't seem like it was a big... Why would I invest money in someone I can't trust even do the most basic thing of showing up on time? And if there is some circumstance that causes you not to be able to show up on time, at least call and let somebody know what's going on. But you don't even keep your word. You can't even do the most basic thing. How can anybody trust you in larger things? Who would want to invest any money in you, any time in you, any effort in you when they see that you can't be trusted in the most simple thing in the world of just showing up on time? That woman, her excuse after I asked her was, well, there was traffic. I went through the exact same traffic, but I knew there'd be traffic, so I left early and I arrived 30 minutes early. She arrived 30 minutes late. There's a difference in priority. I keep my word. Even if it's something minor, I keep my word. This is something you have to have in business. If people can't trust you, why would they do business with you? In any area of your life, truly, if people can't trust you, why would they want to be around you? Why would they want to associate with you if you can't be trusted? And don't say, well, I'm late a few times, but I'm trusted in business and I can be trusted with responsibilities. And why? Who could trust you if you can't do the basic things? When you're faithful in little, then you can be faithful in much. But when you can't be faithful in little things, you can't be trusted. And quite frankly, you're a covenant breaker. You're someone who doesn't keep their word, whose word is not their bond. They don't do what they say. So if you say you're going to do something, do it. As the Bible talks about the man that swears to his own hurt. Meaning, if you give your word, you do it even if it winds up hurting you in the long run. Because you keep your word. Your word's that valuable. But when your word's not that valuable and you just do whatever you want and you don't care about people being able to trust you, you will get nowhere. Many people do these kind of things. They think these minor things aren't that important. I'll save my trustworthiness for these bigger things. You'll never be trusted in those bigger things when you can't be trusted in the small things. If the thing seems trivial, then that's all the more reason why you should be able to fulfill your obligation, fulfill your commitment if you made an agreement. Now here's the thing, if you can't show up on time for things, stop setting yourself up for failure. So if you know you're going to be late, if you set an appointment for 8 o'clock, set it for 8:30. And then leave like you're going to be there 8 o'clock and get there on time. These are basic things. It just shows you have a little bit of foresight and that you care enough to do what you said you're going to do. When you lose the ability of people to be able to trust you, when you've proven yourself untrustworthy, you can't gain that back. Possibly you could, but most likely you'll never gain that back. You'll lose many people and many opportunities over the years because people will see you as somebody not trustworthy. So if the most simple thing, if you show up somewhere and you're supposed to do something, you do it. If you say you're going to be somewhere at a certain time, you do it. If you say you're going to come in at a certain price, you do it. Well, but I'm going to lose money if I do that price that I quoted them. Well, then don't quote them the wrong price. Stop setting yourself up for failure. But if you quote them a price, you honor that quote, even if you lose money. You swear to your own hurt. You do what is right, and even if sometimes it goes against you, because in the long run, that is going to be best long term. Stop thinking short term. Well, I'm going to lose a little bit of money if I honor that quote I gave them. So what? Be more competent where you don't give bad quotes. Now, if things change and the quote you gave was about a certain thing and they added a number of other things onto it, that's different. Then you can give them another quote. But we all know what we're talking about here. If you say you're going to do something, if you say something's going to be a certain price, you say something's going to be a certain way, do everything in your power to keep your word and do what you say, and keep your agreements, keep your covenants, keep those things you've committed to. Do what you say you're going to do. Be a trustworthy and honorable person. May God bless you richly.